this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. And one thing that isn't so lovely about my lovely world is the fact that there's a creeper. It looks like a frog. It looks like there's a frog on the lily pad. I didn't realize that creepers look a little bit like frogs. I don't know if it actually looks like a frog, or just because it's on a lily pad it looks like one. But oh, it looks like it's gone for a little bit of a swim. Polly, come have a look at this. Come look at this, Polly. Oh, hello. Good morning, by the way, Polly. Look, there was a creeper there just sitting on the lily pad, and it looked like it was pretending to be a frog. I don't want to kill that. Normally, whenever I spot some googlies from my balcony, I try and shoot them straight away. But I kind of want to leave it now. If it tries to blow me up when I go to the love garden, I'll have no choice. But for now, I'm going to leave my froggy, creepery friend. And actually, wait a minute. No, I've changed my mind. It's going right to William Beaver's cave, and William Beaver is sleeping at the moment, and I do not want the creeper to go in and wake him up and blow him up. Anyway, let me go now and have my breakfast. I'm going to have a cake. I'm not going to have the cake that Esther's been jumping on all day. Instead, I'm going to have my nicely freshly cake baked one, which is inside of here. Nom 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 nom. Absolutely fantastic. Right then, Barnaby, you can stand up as well, because I'm going to deliver you to the doghouse, and Polly and me, we can go and head to the love garden, so we can say who it is that is going to be added to it today. And if you don't know what my love garden is, if you are new here, basically at the start of every single one of my videos, I call out someone's name that's on one of these signs for some reason, and the only rule is about being added to the love garden is that you are not allowed to ask to be added to the love garden. That is the one and only rule. And this person didn't ask, but I am adding them anyway. And that is Aria Man, or Ara Man, I think it's pronounced, or Ari Man. I'm not entirely sure how it's pronounced, but I am adding you to the love garden. And that's because they sent me this amazing drawing of me over my entire lovely world. But you can see that they've actually made my world like a big globe. And you can see my clock tower and my Funland sign and my house and the SS Stumpy and the love garden, everything all there on the big giant world. And I thought it was really creative and really cool. I wanted to say thank you very much and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go now and head over to the doghouse. Polly, are you okay? We could actually gather up some of these cocoa beans if you did want to make some more cookies. What have I got for food? Actually, I got carrots, pork chop, and bread for my menu today. And oh, Barnaby, he was there looking at the pork chop stain. I want one of them. There you go, Barnaby. You can have your breakfast as well. All right then, let's go now and head to the doghouse where I'm going to choose who is going to be joining me for this episode. And I never know who I'm going to pick until I get there, and then I always just make a spur of the moment decision of who's going to join me. And tell you what, Luna, would you like to join me? As soon as I walked through the door, I saw you sitting there. So why don't you come and join us? And actually, you're looking a little bit sad today. Let me go and give you a couple pork chops to cheer you up. There we go. Your tail is now wagging again. Right then, I should probably mention what it is that we are going to be doing today. What we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be building a brand new shop, and this shop is going to be built right over here on the area of land which I have built up recently, and we're actually building it directly behind this clock tower. So the problem is we're not going to be able to see this building very well from this side because the clock tower pretty much blocks it out. From this side though, we'll be able to see it fine. And what we're going to be building is a music shop. I have got a radio station I've built, but this is going to be a shop that's going to sell like instruments and music discs and CDs and sheet music as well, and all sorts of things like that. It's going to be a very musical shop, and it's going to be called Sounds Good. It's going to be my Sounds Good music store is what I'm going to be building, and the bottom of it is going to be made out of my favorite type of wood, which is of course spruce. And Polly, what are you doing? Polly, come over here. I've got Polly helping me today because she is my master builder, but I don't know where she's been wandering off to. Right then, let's go and get the building started then, shall we? So the bottom row is going to be 17 by 17. So let me just go and count this out first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 16, 17. That should be right. You might want to just double check that though, Polly, because I did get a little bit confused. There was a flower standing in my way when I was counting. But let's just go and try counting the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. There we go. This seems to fit in perfectly. So let's go and carrying on building the bottom row. And you might be thinking that this looks like it's going to be a pretty boring building, but don't worry, it certainly will not. I have been inspired by pianos. That's right, I've been inspired by pianos. And so that's what the design is based off. So I've got a bunch of snow here, and the reason I'm using snow is because I don't know, it just looks a little bit better than white wool for this, and it's also a lot easier to get. So I'm going to be building out of this snow as well as black wool, and we're basically going to be building giant music keys. So I'm going to be building along like this, and so you can kind of see that it's going to be a little bit like a music key, and we're not going to do it like the same shape as a piano, because pianos don't normally alternate between the black and then the white like this, but we're not going to do it exactly the same. It just kind of looks a little bit nicer just alternating it and doing this pattern like this, and it's actually inspired by grand pianos, because not only are we going to be doing the keys here, we're also going to be doing something very cool on the roof of the style that I've never done before. But first, let's go and get these outside rows done here. And if you start doing one of the other walls, Polly, and we all work together, we should be able to get this done in no time. And if this is the right size, it should perfectly fit in with the snow on the end here. And let me just go to the front and see what it looks like. There we go. It looks like I am building a giant piano. I think it looks pretty cool though. It definitely looks like a music shop. You're not going to walk past this shop and think I'm going to be selling tomatoes, are you? You know, this is definitely a shop that is going to be selling at least something to do with music. So I think that the build that I'm doing are gradually getting weirder and weirder. You know, at first, like if you look at, I don't know, like the Stampy's Hot Buns or like my Florist and some of those things that I built absolutely ages ago, they all look a little bit normal, you know, they look very realistic and the kind of thing that you could see in real life. And now, you know, I just built a building which has a giant tail on it over there, which is the doggy daycare, and now I am building this, which is a shop which looks like a giant piano. I think it looks cool though. It doesn't look too ridiculous, because if you build everything so it looks crazy, then it all kind of blends into one. By having everything, you know, kind of slightly realistic and then a few crazy things, it makes them really stand out. So let's just go and do these final rows here, and then I'm going to jump up top and I'm going to go and start doing the roof. So there's going to be like the main proper real like practical roof, which is going to be there, you know, to stop rain from dropping on everyone's heads and everything. And then there's going to be another part which is going to be like, you know, the open flap of a grand piano. It's going to be based on that. And I also need to add a door. I realize I've not done that yet, so that's a very important thing with a shop. I wouldn't get very many customers if I didn't have a door. And I've actually realized I'm not actually adding any windows in. I'm not sure why, I just didn't decide to add any windows in here. I don't think it's really needed. I guess I could maybe add some like stained glass, like some white and black stained glass if I did want to add windows in. But I don't know, it's kind of nice just keeping it with this pattern here. I think it will just stand out a little bit better. So the way the roof's going to work is it's just going to be, once again, my spruce around the outside here. And then there's going to be kind of like a skylight in the middle. It's just going to be all just normal glass blocks in the middle there, and then we're going to do the big flappy bit, which is going to be coming out the top, and is really going to make this this building stand out, because that is going to go pretty cool, pretty tall, pretty high up into the sky. Of course, it is next to the giant clock, so it won't look that tall, but it still should look pretty unique at least. So while Polly's placing the rest of the spruce around the outside, I can go and get started with the glass. So if you did want to try and build this for yourself, you just do 2 blocks of spruce around the outside, and then I'm going to fill the entire middle here with glass. So actually, I guess there is windows. Actually, that's probably why when I was designing it, I decided to not add windows because it wasn't really needed, because the whole roof is basically one giant window. There is going to be no lack of light coming into this shop. And I should probably talk a little bit about what's going to be in the shop. So I kind of mentioned it a little bit before. It's kind of difficult to build instruments in Minecraft. There's not many you can do, but I'm of course going to have a piano. There's no way I could have a shop that looks like this and not have a piano in it. So there's going to be a piano and a drum kit, and I can have like a jukebox as well, I guess, and lots of music discs. So there is actually quite a lot of different musical things that you are able to add in, and I'm going to add in as many as I can in the room. But we've almost got the main outside done. I must say I'm rather impressed with how quickly we have been able to build together, and I think the next part is going to need a lot of cooperation, because we are now going to do the big flappy bit. So Polly, what I need you to do is to make as many spruce stairs as you can. I'll throw down a crafting table. I'm just going to throw it down up here for now, so I don't need to worry about jumping down. And I'm going to go and make a load of spruce stairs as well. I got absolutely loads of spruce wood, and I need to make a whole bunch of this. So let's go and make this all into stairs. And we're basically going to use stairs to make it look slanted, as if it's like an open door. And we're going to need to do it together though, because I am going to go along here, and I'm going to place the stairs so they're this way round, and then Polly can come around behind me, and she's then going to place upside down stairs next to the stairs that I'm placing, because then this way I can then go back along again, and I can place my upright stairs on her stairs, because otherwise I would be continually switching back and forth the entire time, and this would take literally twice as long, if not longer, to get it all completed. So if I now go along like this on this side, Polly can go and place the upside down stairs on that one, and look, then I can just now go across like this. So basically it should make it look like this is just like a slanted panel of wood, you know, like the lids that you get on the old grand pianos. So this is going to go to about the middle. Actually, it's going to go exactly to the middle, so it's going to go quite high up. And then what we can do is add some fences in, which will basically be like kind of like a pole that would be holding the entire thing up. So let's go along to here. And oh no, looks like some of the stairs were the wrong way around. Stairs can be sometimes one of the most annoying things to build out of in Minecraft. You know, when you're trying to make them face the right way round, but they're always the wrong way round. Yeah, sometimes that can be really annoying, but this is looking pretty good so far. This is looking pretty cool. I can only really see it from the top, and you're really having to reach as far as you can. This is where it would have been handy if Polly was one of the flying reindeers, but I don't think she's going to be able to fly, but she's doing a good job placing them down anyway. I think what we might need to do now is build some scaffolding or something, so you're going to be able to reach a little bit higher. How far do we have left to go? It's kind of hard to tell where the middle is. Well, tell you what, if you build some scaffolding quick, Polly, I'm going to go put the door down, and I think I'm going to do an iron door, because iron looks kind of like white wool a little bit. Well, it's kind of the right color, so I think it will blend in with the keys quite well. So let me try and do what I always do, and try and guess where the middle is. I think this is the middle here. If I go and break these away and put that there, and the floor of this place is going to be blue stained clay, so I might as well put a little bit of this down here ready. Then I can put the door down, and we can also use the door to mark where the middle is. And I'm actually going to put down a few more blocks down here. So when I'm back up there again, I can kind of look at it and see where the middle of the area is. All right then, let's go back up to the top of the music shop, making a big mess here of all of my piles of dirt. But we should now be able to carry on. So if you want to make the next row, Polly, of all of the upside down stairs, and once they're there, I can now go and place all of the upright stairs on the top of that. And then once we've added the fence poles in, I think that the outside of the shop is going to be pretty much complete. And then the only other thing we really need to worry about today is doing the inside, doing some of the floor, which is of course going to be really good fun because we get ourselves a game of spontaneous spleef. I always love our games of spontaneous spleef. You know, when you're spent a long time building and then you just have a little bit of a break playing a game. So I used the dirt as a marker to mark the middle. So I think we need to go 2 more rows. I think we need to go, Polly. 2 more rows of stairs, and then this should be done. And then I can go and jump down and see what it looks like. Hopefully, it actually looks good. And oh, I've just realized my axe is nearly destroyed, actually. I've only got a few more hits left. And oh, have I run out of stairs? I am really running out of stairs. Do you have any spare stairs for me at all, Polly? I've only got 2 left. If you can throw any up at me, then that way I can carry on doing this. I probably need, I'll need 17, I think. Yeah, I'll need exactly 17 in order to be able to finish this. So if you just throw me as about half of what you've got. There we go. I have more than enough for me. So I can go and place this final one on here. And then I'll do this one here. And then I think it should now only be, it's either 1 or 2 more rows. It's kind of hard to tell from here. But it needs to be in line with where the door is, which is in line with where the dirt is. So I guess we keep going until it looks like we're exactly in the middle. So Polly's done a start here on this next row, so I can just go and follow on along here just like this. And I think this should be the final row. Yep, there we go. That's definitely in line with where the door is. So this is the final row that we need to do. So now we can go down, and we just need to link this up with some fence poles, which is going to come out from the direct opposite side of where this is. So let me just go and dig down here, and I think my axe is going to go any second. Look at it. It looks like it's almost destroyed. Is it going to get destroyed? No, look, it's holding out. It's actually lasted for a really long time, even though it looks like it's almost been destroyed. So let's go and put some torches down, shall we? So then that way we can see what we're doing. If I put some down here and down here as well. And now I need to go and make some fence poles, and you can probably guess what type of wood they're going to be made out of. Spruce. I do build out of spruce more than anything else. I deviated a little bit and started using the jungle wood just because it was exciting and new, but I'm now going back to my old favorite type of wood, and I mainly just like using it because I get to say spruce a lot, which I always enjoy doing. Right then, let's go and add these fence poles in. So we basically need to stair these up. So if I kind of go up like this, oh, can I jump up? Oh, it's really hard to jump on fences. These are probably the other most annoying thing to build out of. After stairs, fences are also really annoying. I don't know why I'm being mean to myself and building out of all of this awkward stuff, but there we go. If I kind of just go and keep staircasing along like this, I'm going to make it so it links up with the top of the stairs, and these are going to basically look like they're holding the entire thing up. That's what the plan is. Anyway, no, here we go. I just need to go like place this final one there, and there we go. It all links up perfectly, and I might also go and just throw a torch down on it, seeing as it's nighttime now, just so we can go and see it all lit up. And Polly, if you want to go and do the same thing on the other side with some fence poles there, while she does that, I am going to go downstairs and I'm going to go and admire what it looks like from the front, seeing as it's almost done now. Let's go and break away this dirt here because this isn't needed anymore. And oh, poor Luna sitting down here the whole episode. It would have been way too dangerous for her up there. Let's go and try and step back a bit. I think I need to go for a bit of a swim so I can see it from further back here. There we go. I think it looks cool. It does kind of look like a grand piano. It does also look a little bit like it's half a house. It looks like we were building a house and we finished doing that half, but haven't done the other half. So it does look a little bit like that. But apart from that, it does look pretty cool. So Polly, shall we have a game of spontaneous spleef now? I think we should probably just about have time for a game at the end of the episode. So if you don't worry about the fences for now, it should be okay. I'm sure the poles I placed down should be okay to hold it. And Luna, sorry once again, you have to sit down there because spontaneous spleef will be too dangerous for a dog. And we can go inside and let's have a game. And I'm sure most of you know what spontaneous spleef is by now, but if you don't, basically, it's like normal spleef. We have to break away the ground, and whoever's the last person still standing at the end will be the winner. So let me go and get my shovel at the ready. And Polly, if you go to that corner over here, I will start over here, and then we can begin in a 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Right, let's go and just break away the ground, and I need to try and be the last person standing. Oh, it looks like we got some water underneath us, so we should be okay. We shouldn't get too hurt if we do accidentally end up falling down. Polly's doing a good job skipping around the outside. Am I going to be able to take her down though? Oh, I've got her trapped in the corner. I do have a better shovel than her though. I think she's got an iron one, that is, and I have a diamond one, so I do have a little bit of an advantage, but I don't know how much that's going to help me. I normally end up just falling down myself. I normally just try jumping around the place and end up accidentally falling down rather than actually someone knocking me down or breaking the ground underneath me. We've probably destroyed about half the ground by now. It gradually gets harder, this game. It starts off really easy, and then you start running out of ground, and it keeps getting harder and harder and harder. Can I make it across to this side? I'm trying to just kind of block Polly off, so then that way she doesn't really have anywhere to jump to. And oh, Luna's come to have a look. Luna's just opened the door so she can go and watch the game. And oh, be careful. There is a creeper under the ground as well. It should be okay in the water, but we do want to be very careful. And oh, I nearly fell down then. I very nearly jumped down. And oh, I got Polly stuck. I think I've got Polly stuck. Oh, she needs to try and jump away. Can I break the block away? Oh, that was a good chance. I was almost able to block her away. I am going on the offensive. I am going after her. I'm trying to trap her in the corner again. Is there anywhere she can jump away to? Or can I break it under her feet? Oh, she fell down. I think I scared her down in the end. And oh, be careful. Is the creeper still down here? It's okay, Polly. I'll take out the creeper. Don't worry about it. Let me shoot the arrows. And there we go. And check out this place down here, actually. Look how big it is. So this is basically underneath all of the houses in the area. And it goes all the way back there and all the way over there. It's really cool down here. And it's also really handy for when I need to build like a basement or just do some redstone under the ground. It's really easy because I don't need to worry about digging down the whole ground. And be careful, by the way, Polly. There's a spider right behind you. But don't worry, I was able to deal with it. Let's go and try and get some of the floor done then, shall we? Seeing as we've destroyed most of the floor, it'd be good if we can to try and get some of the clay down. So I went for this stained clay because I've not really used stained clay very much, and I thought this was just a pretty cool color, and I thought that this would look quite good for the music shop, and it's something different. So let's go and try and get some of this floor down, and then in the next episode, we can go through and add in all of the instruments and everything else that needs to be in the music shop. And it would be good if we can make it so I can actually play some of the instruments. I have an idea of how I can make a playable piano, and so I'm going to go and try and build that in the next episode as well. And we can try and get our sounds good music shop hopefully completely finished. But sadly, I have just about run out of time in this episode here. But I want to say a very big thank you to Polly for joining me and helping me out building the music shop, and thank you to Luna for keeping us company and being the video's mascot while we while we were building. But as I said, that is the end of this episode here. There will be a link in the description to the next episode, which will be online very soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And oh no, Polly, I've locked you in. Actually, there we go. I still need the pressure plate. You can get out. So yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Bye.